Hi everyone, it's Mikhail. Today we have got some really good in-game puzzles. I have played some games with Milad Luke Zero. He is an anti-chess grandmaster, and these puzzles are from real games. This is the first game, and I am black, and obviously, I wanted to get this rook activated, and since he played a5, I can simply do that by playing b6. Then after he takes, I take, and I played knight c6 here, and after he took the bishop, he resigned. But let's see what I can do here. If he did not resign, how can I win this game? Obviously, I don't know if knight c6 was the best move here, but now he has to take my king. I have to play my knight somewhere else. Otherwise, I would be forced to take. Um, I'm gonna solve it with you live here. So if you wanna know my train of thoughts on it, that would be cool. Um, so if I played knight a7 and he took this pawn, it would be game over because I think I would play king f7, and after he takes, um, I would play. Hmm. Yeah. I would simply play. Um. No, that wouldn't work. I need to get this knight on b7. That way I can simply advance my pawn and he would take my king, these pawns, my knights, and then this pawn right here. Um, Pause the video if you want to solve it on your own. But yeah, so to get it here, oh yeah, I just simply play um knight a5 and then bring it back to b7. So yeah, so we'll play knight a5, and if he took, then I would play king f7, and after he takes, I would put my knight here, and simply it would be game over. Okay, this is one variation. Let's say I play knight a5 and he takes my king. Now, I think what I would play here is knight d7, and after he takes my f pawn, I play b5, and after he takes, I would play knight c5, and it would be game over as well. That's it for the first puzzle. Let me know if you found a different way to solve it down in the comments. Now we will move on to the next puzzle. Right here, obviously I'm gonna get this knight sacrificed somehow. Um, if he doesn't want to get it sacrificed and he plays here, then it would be simply here, take, here, take, here, take, and there. So he has to get the knight sacrificed. He decided to play knight a3, and I had to take with the bishop. And after he plays e4, I simply sacrificed my pawn on d5, then my knight, and then I played bishop e7. Let me know in the comments why I played bishop e7. And after he played c7, I sacked my bishop, and now it doesn't matter what he promotes to, it would be game over. If he promotes to a bishop, I would sack here. And if he promotes to a king, I have already done how to win with a rook versus a king. And a rook would obviously lose because I would sack here or there. But he decided to promote to a knight. In this case, I played rook d2, and I would just have to come back to the same square that he was on. And that's it for the second puzzle. This is the third puzzle, and I blundered. I overthought it, and I took the queen, and obviously he played rook a7, which is the winning move. If I took this queen, this pawn, I mean, it would simply capture with the rook, and then it would be game over from there. So Milad won that one. Oh, sorry. It would be here, take, here, take, there, take, and take. But pause the video and see what should I have taken here, and let me know in the comments below how would you win this end game as white. That's right, you would simply take the knight first, and if he take the rook, then it would be simply game over, because after he takes the bishop, you would simply take the pawn. Oh, sorry. This wouldn't work, because after take the bishop, you would take, if you take the pawn, then you would simply have to capture back and he would win. So okay. So I guess if he took the rook, you would take the knight first, and after he takes the bishop, you would take the rook, and then if he takes this pawn, you would simply capture this pawn and win. And what other variation? Let's say he takes the bishop, then you would take the rook, and if he take this rook, you would simply take this pawn and have him recapture, and it would be game over. So taking the rook loses. Obviously all of them loses. But let's say he takes this pawn. I guess if I take here, he would take here. No. So I take the knight, and if he takes, I take, and if he takes, I take. I guess, does that win for black? I take here, He takes this pawn. What can white do here to win? We are trying to explore taking the bishop, then the rook. And so I guess take, 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 take. Black would win that way. Okay. So, and if taking the knights, take, 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 take. What if I played here? Obviously any of these squares would lose, and here would lose. This file would lose. Here would lose. Here would lose. Here would lose. There would lose. Here would lose. So I guess he would either have to sacrifice his queen or play a3. Let's see what he can do if what happens if he sacrifices his queen. So here, take, and I would simply have to play g4. He would play here, and then it would go like this, and my pawn is faster, and white would win, because obviously he would promote to a rook, because let's say he promotes to a king. I would simply play here, and after he plays here, I would play here and win by stalemates. So that is the scenario. What if he plays d6? I guess I would play here, and he sacks, then here, 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 and I would promote to a bishop, or actually a rook. Then he plays here, I play here, he plays here, then I play here. If he promotes to a bishop, that would be interesting. I guess if he promotes to a bishop, that would be a draw, because then I would just play here, he takes here, he takes here, and I would simply promote to a bishop. So that would be a draw. Can I win from this? Let's see the other line. No, not this one. This one loses. We played here. Then can we play, let's see if we play here. What does he do? Actually, this might be winning for white if white plays f4, because then if he sagged this pawn, I would simply sag both of my pawns. And so I guess g4 was the wrong move. f4 was better. And if I guess he would play f5, I would play g4, and then I guess this pawn would be faster too, and I would promote to a rook. So yeah. So okay, so this is a win for white if he sagged his um queen on Let's see it again. So I take, he take, I take, he take, I take, he take, I take, he take. Now let's say he plays, let's play e4, and let's say he plays a3, queen a3. Um what would I play here? I think if I played here first, I guess, hold on a second. If I give away my pawn, he can sack here and there, and my pawn would be faster. Okay, so I guess this is winning. Unless he plays here. I play here. If he plays here, I would simply take with this pawn. Yeah, so white is winning in every scenario, even with that end game. Let me know in the comments if I missed something. We will do one more, and that's it for today's endgame puzzles. We'll do this one. The move is on white. What would you do in this position? Would you take this knight, or would you take this pawn? Obviously, if you take this pawn, then he has a choice to take the queen or the rook. But if you take this knight, then he only has a choice to take this rook. So what would you do in this position? Let me know in the comments. I have already thought about taking the knight, and that's actually the winning move, because after we sack on g7 and he takes and I play d4, my pawn is faster than his, and I would win the game. But let's say I take the pawn. If he takes on here, the rook, I would simply have to sacrifice my queen. Otherwise, it would be game over. But where would I sack it? The problem here is I need these connected pawns are poisons. So, and I can't let him have his queen on board, because then he would have a waiting move until he sacrifices knight. So I can't sack on here, and I can't sack on here. So it will be here, take, then here, take, take, and then what would black do here? Obviously, he can play here, 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 here. Yeah, he would lose. So I guess that sequence loses for black as well, unless I'm missing something. Let's see if there is a way that black can win this. Here, 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 then here. Obviously, a king and a rook would lose. So, and if you promote to a bishop, we would simply go back and black would win. Yeah. Anywhere the bishop goes, black would win. And if you promote to a knight, well, we'll just go here. And then it doesn't matter where you go, we will sack the knight as well. So that's a very good one. So I guess if your pawn is on the e file, you simply get your knight away, and then after e5, you simply play g4, and after here you play e3, and then it would be game over. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. Take care and see you later.